Welcome back here to Birr in County Offaly for the National Football League Ladies Division 2 final replay between Cavan and Westmeath. We're after a great final there between Tipperary and Wexford in the Division 3 final, and we look forward to something similar here between Cavan and Westmeath. As both teams are out on the field, I'll go with their lineouts. Cavan in goal, Elaine Walsh. Full back line, Rachel Doonan, Elise Cornan and Mona Sheridan. Half back line wearing number 5 and captain is Sinead Green, Laura Fitzpatrick and Sheila Riley. At midfield wearing number 8 is Sinead O'Sullivan, her partner number 9 Donna English. Half forward line is Katrina Smith, Amy Rooney and Nessa Bird. And the front forward line, Aisling Sheridan, Clara O'Reilly and Aisling Doonan. They're the ladies of Cavan as I turn my attention to the ladies of Westmeath. In goal is Karen Welsh. Full back line of Rachel Dillon, Amy Giles and Aileen Martin. Half back line Fiona Kyle, Rebecca Dunn and Laura Brennan. At midfield we got number 8 is Karen McDermott, her partner number 9 Maud Annie Foley. Half forward line Fiona Claffey, Leona Archibald and Kelly Bice Jordan. At the front forward line is Lucy McCartan, and captain wearing number 14 is Laura Lee Welsh and Ciara Blundell is top of the left. They're the ladies of Westmeath. The referee for today's game is Brendan Rice. We'll be back with all of that action very shortly. Presentation of both teams by Marie Hickey, who's the president of the Ladies Gaelic Football Association, and Conor Cleary representing the sponsors LIDL. And Cavan, of course, Sinead Green will be introducing her players. Elaine Walsh is the goalie, the full back line there, Rachel Doonan, Elise Cornan, Mona Sheridan, Laura Fitzpatrick and Sheila Riley, Sinead O'Sullivan and Donna English, Katrina Smith, Amy Rooney and Nessa Bird, and Aisling Sheridan, Clara O'Reilly and Ashley Doonan. And Laura Lee Walsh will then be presenting her team to the president and Conor Cleary as well. Karen Walsh is the goalkeeper, full back line of Rachel Dillon, Amy Giles, Aileen Martin. Half back line Fiona Kyle, Rebecca Dunn and Laura Brennan. Midfielders Karen McDermott and Maud Annie Foley. The half forward line is Fiona Claffey, Leonie Archibald and Kelly Bice Jordan. Lucy McCartan and Ciara Blundell make up the inside line for the girls from Westmeath. As I said earlier, Brendan Rice is the captain, throwing very shortly. So the scene is set here for this Division 2 final replay of the Ladies Gaelic Football Association National League Final of 2017, and of course sponsored by LIDL there. Laurie Lee Welsh, the Westmeath captain, is gone to midfield there, a change there, switch there with Maud Annie Foley's gone in full forward for the moment, throwing right in the half forward line there, a scramble for possession, picked up by Donna English wearing number 9. Out to the Sinead Green, the captain, for the girls from Cavan, working their way forward, plays a beautiful ball inside to the corner forward there. That's Aisling Sheridan, Doonan, sends it across here, and Westmeath come in fast there and clear the line. Picked up there by the number 10 there, Fiona Claffey. Fiona plays her club football, of course, with Foxrock, Cavan Keeley. They won the All-Ireland Ladies Cup final this year as well. A lovely movement inside here, good football. This is the centre forward, Leona Archibald, Maud Annie Foley now, who's gone in full forward at the moment. And Westmeath look lively from the throw-in here this afternoon. And certainly, as we said, we think we should be in for a tough contest, and playing it across, playing it outside. Maud Annie Foley, the foot forward, Laura Lee Welsh finished it off there. A lovely score for the girls for Westmeath. The captain leading the way, the number 14, Laura Lee Welsh. She's gone to midfield in the switch with Maud Annie Foley. Now they had the advantage of the breeze as the kick out was taken by Elaine Walsh for the girls from Cavan. Not getting great distance here. Looked like, was she being fouled? Yes indeed, a let off there. And a free out for the girls from Cavan. But certainly Westmeath looked livelier than they were in the first day. Full back there for Cavan is Aisling Cornan from the St. Francis Club. And playing the ball across there now, switching and playing a dangerous game. Sheila Riley from Mullinahorn plays it out to the cornerback now. And that's Mona Sheridan from the same club, Mullinahorn, up there in County Cavan. There's a foul on on Mona over the far side of the field near the dugout there in Westmeath. And Mona will take the free. But certainly the breeze will play a factor here in this game. We saw, well, in the first game, Wexford, Tipperary replied at the start of the second half with 7 unanswered points, and that was the winning of their game this afternoon here in St. Brendan's Park in Birr in County Offaly, as Cavan coming to the attack there. Working forward, there's the midfielder there. The number 8 she's found, that's Sinead O'Sullivan. And there's a free in to be taken now by the number 15, Aisling Doonan. She's the goal-getter for the ladies from Cavan. Clara Riley is another very good player, I'm led to believe as well. A very great attendance here this afternoon because the double header making all the difference. Two replays. And this is Mona Sheridan now moving up into the attack. Cavan switching the play. This is Clara O'Reilly. She takes a shot inside, it's gone in. And it's gone over the bar. A lovely score there from the number 14. That's Clara O'Reilly. So they're off the mark. The two number 14s, the two scorers. Kick out for Westmeath. Laura Brennan was in under there. She looked like she fouled. There was a bit of a foul on her there. Not intentional. She maybe hurt her shoulder slightly there. That was Fiona Kyle. Fiona is from St. Mary's Roxford Bridge Club. I think he's got to take the number 9 there of Danny English, Brendan Rice from County Down. Plays up here now. This is Fiona Claffey going forward for the girls from Westmeath. Going inside there, working forward, playing it to the centre forward. This is Leona Archibald, sends the high one inside. And a 45. It's been signalled for a 45 there by the umpire on the left end there. It's a 45. But certainly Westmeath look much livelier today, aided with the breeze in this first half here in St. Brendan's Park. Division 2 National Football League Ladies Final of 2017. We'll have to have a winner today because if there will be extra time, I'm led to believe, should they finish level again. Westmeath working it around now, trying to get the opening. This is left half back for them there. Laura Brennan very much involved up in the attack. They run into a brick wall to the Westmeath player there, and it's a free out for Cavan. And certainly, she a bit of a, certainly is the free, Donna English in possession. Trying to get Cavan moving, Cindy Hyde up to the pass now, beautifully fielded there. This is lovely football, low ball inside. This is good football for the girls. The corner forward there, that's of Cavan there, Ashton Sheridan. And right half forward there, Cindy High, Cindy over the bar, Katrina Smith from Killygarry. A lovely score by the right half forward wearing number 10 there. Beautiful move, sweepy move, and took her point. So Cavan settling into the game in this early stages and kick out by Cavan Walsh. Walsh is on both sides in goal. Elaine for the girls from Cavan, Cavan for the girls from Westmeath. Going back to collect there for Cavan. Nessa Board wearing number 12. Doing well here. And they punch it forward. Teamwork. Working forward against the elements here. Just beyond midfield now. Come the girls from Cavan. Donna English still in possession. Lays it off now. They work it into the... This is Aisling Doonan. Aisling on the left foot. When in the back, get inside. She'll take a shot. No, she decides to go about the business. She's selling dummies inside the Westmeath defence, and a rather loose one back to Donna English. Donna playing it forward here. Oh, that was a hospital pass if ever there was one. And they picked up by Fiona Kyle of the girls from Westmeath, who said thank you. And there's a bit more fire, certainly. They're moving up. Lucy the captain. Yeah, this is the right Fiona Kyle again now, coming forward for the girls from Westmeath. Maud Annie Foley sends a high ball inside. Leonie Archibald. She takes the shot. It's gone over the bar. It's gone over the bar, a beautiful score. Well applauded here by the crowd here, which are all over the place. Yes, indeed, Leonie Archibald from the St. Lomans Club in Westmeath. The kick out to be taken by Elaine Walsh from the Killygarry for the girls from Cavan. Go short to Elish Carden. Now, pressing at the girls from Westmeath. They're trying to get out of their own half-back line at the moment. Cavan, but they hold the possession, they're working well. This is good football. Working a good team working there involved. Sheila Riley was involved there. And this is Mona Sheridan. who's coming forward at every opportunity, comes to midfield now, still in possession, lays it to the centre-back, Laura Fitzpatrick. Laura from the St. Finbar's club in Cavan, picked up by the corner forward now, Aisling Doonan. Aisling away out from her corner forward position, sends a great ball inside to the centre forward there, that's Amy Rooney. And a high ball going in, the dangerous ball over Westmeath. Corner back is there for it, and she wins the free out as well. Rachel Dillon from the Milltown Club. Doing well there. She took a bit of a knock, but they made a good stuff in Westmeath, these ladies. And Cavan Welsh will take the free out for the girls from Westmeath. It's been an entertaining start to this Division 2 final. As we said, two evenly matched teams, as they proved in the opening day. One here now, taken by Laura Brennan. And Cavan Indians. This is the centre back, Laura Fitzpatrick. Going forward for Cavan. Leaving the ball, doing the work with again. Great defending, getting a hand in there, picked up by the right half forward there of Katrina Smith. Katrina now to the centre forward. They're playing it back outside. They're playing ducks and drakes with it. Going back and very much going back. Now it's picked up by the corner back. That's Mona Sheridan. Gives it to Donna English now. Donna in possession, playing it. They're playing it very tight and inviting Westmeath onto them. And still they're working better. This is better. Sinead O'Sullivan. I think awarding a free in there. Brendan Rice. To be taken by Aisling Doonan. He's spotted a foul there on Sinead O'Sullivan, wearing number 8 from the Lacken Club. Donna English is from the Arva Club. And we'll await and it'll tell us how the road of the crowd will tell us whether she's successful with the free or not. An opportunity in what is certainly going to be a very entertaining game. We'll get here high, dropping wide. It's gone to the right and gone wide. A let off there. A chance gonna beggy maybe for the girls from Cavan. Hopefully they won't have to regret that or rue those chances. As Cavan Welsh kicks out for Westmeath, out to the far side, finding her teammate now into the centre, comes the centre back there. That's Rebecca Dunn. And they drive it forward now, Westmeath. Oh, great ball up to the run here on Laura Lee Walsh now. She's got inside on defensive cover here. She's still in position. She plays it out to Leonie. Leonie takes a shot. That looks good. A great score. A lovely move. Laura Lee Walsh to Leonie Archibald, the number 11. Second score of the game for Leonie. She's on fire today. She's on top of her game. A very, very good player. A dangerous player. As Elaine Walsh kicks out, finding the corner back this time. That's Rachel Doonan. Rachel Doonan is from the same in Templeport. I presume she's related to Aisling. We must check on that one later. And right now it's the girls from Cavan come forward now to reply to that point. And Donna English received the pass there. Donna still in possession, gives it to Aisling Doonan now. A high ball, dropping high. It's gone to the right and it's gone wide. Another opportunity by Cavan there. She shooting on side, Aisling Doonan. As Cavan Welsh prepares to kick out for the girl from Westmeath. She decides to drive it long down the middle. Two Westmeath players go for it. They win possession, picked up by the corner forward, Lucy McCartan, St. Lomans. Now they're working forward here, gone beyond the midfield. This is good football by the Westmeath ladies. As I said, they look much lively. They're picked up now by the midfielder, Cavan McDermott from Rochford Bridge. Up into the corner it goes. Going back and it's gone wide. It's gone wide. So an opportunity there for Westmeath. As the kick out to be taken by Elaine Walsh. Elaine is from Killygarry. And she drives it to the far side of the field. We call it the terrace side of the field here in St. Brendan's Park. Cavan win the free. They get on with it quickly here, not wasting any time. Just beyond midfield, picked up by the right half forward field. There was Katrina Smith doing well. This cornerback is playing very well for the girls. And as I said that, said she overcarried there, and Westmeath get on with it. More than Foley winning this ball for the girls. Westmeath now being well policed there, lays it off though, gets it to her teammate now. steadying the ship as they left half forward there. Nasser Birr driving it inside, looking for the run of Leone with the fullback. This is gone out over the line, and he's awarded a free in to Westmeath, and that's not going down well with some of the Cavan supporters here in the stand. And Leone has won a free right on the 13-metre line or thereabouts. A bit of an acute angle, but tailor-made for the right foot. And if she calls it right, it should find the target. She gets it high and over the bar. A great score from the number 11 again. Westmeath begin to take their opportunities, begin to stamp their authority on the game. It's early days here in St. Brendan's Park. LIDL sponsored. Ladies Gaelic Football Association, National Football League for all the passing on this play here. There's danger here. The shot comes in from the left half back. And that was a gimme. Laura Brennan, the number 7 there, getting the score for the girls from Westmeath there after a slip up by the Cavan defence. Pardon me, frog in my throat. Elaine Walsh being kept busy now, kicking out. Plays it out towards the centre back, Laura Fitzpatrick. Laura from the St. Finbarrs Club doesn't win possession, gone out to Westmeath ball. Quickly taken. They get on with it fast. This is Laura Lee Walsh, the captain now. Working her way up along the far side of the field, going toward the hand now. Still in possession. There's a beautiful pass inside, picked up by the left half forward there. Kelly Bice Jordan. And she sends it high and it's gone to the right and it's gone wide. A let off there for Cavan. It was the number 12 there, Kelly Bice Jordan from the Milltown Club in Westmeath, who took that shot and was just off target. Elaine Walsh once more kicks out for Cavan. And I think she'll probably try to go down the centre, will she, this time as she comes to the stand side. Her kick out, not getting great distance as Westmeath are in under it there. Out here in the wing here, tremendous tackling going. Larry Lee away out from full forward. Plays it crossfield ball, Westmeath hold possession. Maud Annie Foley gives it to the point scorer, Laura Brennan. Will she go for another one? Sends it inside to the midfielder of Cavan McDermott. Plays it back to Laura Brennan, back to Maud Annie Foley on the left foot. Oh, that's a lovely score. A lovely score. A patient build-up. And Westmeath beginning to stretch their lead here in this Division 2 final. But that was a lovely work score and taken by the left foot of the number 9, Maud Annie Foley. Maud is in and out. She started in the full forward line in the switch with Larry Lee. And again, the kick-outs, Cavan kick-outs, are not going where they should, and they're 1-3. That's Leonie Archibald. She's on top of her game today, this number 11. And certainly, Westmeath looked a livelier team. Laura Brennan now in possession. Laura gives it to Maud Annie Foley. Point scorer over goal. She'll work her way through. She's fouled there. No play on. And the number 7, since this one is gone. He's awarding the free in. He has, when nothing accrued, he's giving the free. Around the D, as they call it, these new terms they have for everything these days. But certainly it'll be Leonie Archibald, I presume, that will take the free for the girls. But she's having a fine game as centre forward. Indeed, they are moving well. Some lovely passages of passing and knowing exactly where they were. But Leonie now with another opportunity to stretch out the Westmeath lead here in this first half. Certainly the wind has died a bit here. It was really strong. It has sent a dangerous ball inside here. And as well cut out by the Cavan defence with a left to it there, and then look, you won the free, but they're working forward now. The Cavan girls coming out of the defence there, and just as I said, that Leone has won it back for Westmeath now. Runs into one or two players, plays it back outside to Fiona Claffey. Fiona, a very experienced footballer. Laura Lee Welsh, a very fine footballer as well, and a great tackling by the girls from Cavan there. And they come out there, and this is Donna English now, the Arva girl, with the hair bent down and going up the far side of the field. Laura Brennan is chasing after her, still in pursuit. Right half back, the captain. That's Sinead still going through. An opportunity for Ashley Doonan. Pins it high. And yes, indeed, it's gone over the bar. It's gone over the bar. From the number 15, it draws a great cheer from the crowd here. Based all over the standing all over the grounds here in St. Brendan's Park. Play is being held up momentarily by Brendan Rice. The clock will be stopped as the racing back there, not quite sure what happened. Oh, there's one of the Cavan girls got a knockout when they were clearing that time. I think there's a corner back, is it? Rachel Doonan will just wait and see. Certainly someone of them are there, any that's down at the moment. It's 6 points to 3. Double scores. There's 12, nearly 13 minutes still remaining in this first half. But certainly it's an entertaining game. But it's the left half forward actually. That's Nessa Bird is the lady that's down there from the Crosserlock club in County Cavan. She looks a bit distressed from where we are, but the magic bottle and everything is in there. So it's only right and proper when the player is down that to stop proceedings, but she seems to have recovered and just check here over. She got yes indeed she has, and greets her with a great cheer. She's back. She's playing more as a defender, sweeping role for the girls, and just the referee's attention being drawn to something there as we await. He's calling some player now. We're not quite sure who he's calling. For what? It's going to be Westmeath playing out Laura Brennan now. We're back with the action there after that bit of a hold up there. The full back playing it well there is Amy Giles from the Coldstown Kinnegad. They're going up the far side and feed the corner forward. That's Lucy McCartan from the St. Lobans club in possession. A little fast forward. This is back to Maud Annie Foley. Maud playing it down the wing here. The corner forward there, racing onto it for them is Ciara Blundell. Ciara Blundell working her way inside there, being challenged there by doing 2-3. The Cavan defenders gives the back outside to Leonie. Archibald still in possession. She gives the back outside. They're working for Larry Lee. And still is giving a free to Cavan for, I think it must have been a throw ball. And the full-back will take it. Aisling Cornan will take it. But certainly this is a pressure that play. She goes back to the goalkeeper, Elaine Walsh. Elaine gives it back to Eilish. And Eilish gives it away here. Larry Lee Welsh. Oh, became Blundell. And Larry Leonie Archibald. A goal. And that came from a blunder by the Cavan defence. And the number 11 there, Leonie Archibald, finished that to the back of the net. She's on fire this afternoon, the centre forward for Westmeath, but it was handed on a plate there to them. An error by the Cavan defence. The shot passing left and down here, Larry Lee Welsh, and suddenly they're stunned and she goes high, drives it over into the next parish here in Birr. And 3 wides for Westmeath, but they're sitting on a goal and 6. As the clock ticks down here in this first half, an intriguing, interesting, enjoyable, LIDL sponsored Ladies Gaelic Football Association National League Division 2 final out the far side, plays it out to the centre back, going down for it there, Laura Fitzpatrick. Now the girl that was down, Nessa Bird, leave it to Donald playing it forward now for Cavan. Needed a reply here now. This is the corner forward coming out. There was Aisling Sheridan, and one by the full forward giving back there inside. They take the shot. That's a high ball. It's gone in. That's a glorious point. And they needed that to the girl from Cavan. The corner forward there, Aisling Sheridan, was the lady in question wearing number 13. A good reply. Certainly it's still in the melting pot. This final here, Westmeath playing a shot now inside from their kickouts. And Aileen Martin from St. Lomans with Laura Brennan across field now, making it in. They're still inside their own 45. Now they're outside. This is Fiona Claffey. Fiona will carry right on the halfway line. Gives it to Maud Annie Foley. They're back working the team game, very evident, and looking for the runner all the time. This is the captain, Laura Lee Walsh. Laura Lee selling dummies now to the Cavan defence. Give it back to the corner forward, Ciara Blundell. Working inside here now, left half forward. Decides to go back outside again. Gives it to Cavan McDermott. Sends it high and sends it wide. Wide number 4 for girls from Westmeath. As the kick out to be taken by Elaine Walsh for the girls from Cavan. 1 goal and 6 to 4 points. All to play for. Breaking ball again, not getting a good contact there. There's a foul. Was there a player? He's allowed an advantage here. And now could be in here with Laura Lee Walsh. But good defending has taken her away, but she gets in a great score. A great score from the full forward and captain, Laura Lee Walsh, wearing number 14 there. A wonderful point. Kicked from distance. It's a lovely thing to see. Point scoring like that. And certainly Westmeath are really throwing down a marker to Cavan as Elaine kicks out once more for Cavan to the right half back there, the captain Sinead Green now. And here comes Cavan now, working up the field, going forward, toe to hand all the time. With the left, Nessa Bird. Nessa gives it back. This is the midfielder, Sinead O'Sullivan. Sinead now, selling dummies here, look to me, yes indeed. She overplayed, held on too long. And Westmeath will be happy. Fiona Claffey took the free very fast there, gave it to the centre back, Rebecca Dunn. And they will now play their passing game and try to pick out. This is Fiona again. Fiona giving the ball to Laura Lee. Laura Lee sending it up into the corner, but there's no one there. Nessa Bird is back there. She's playing well as a sweeping role for the girls from Cavan in this first half. And is it kept in? It's gone out. It's a live bar for Westmeath. They get on with it quickly here. And danger approaches here again. Working the ball. This is Leonie Archibald in possession. Centre back sticking with the Maud Annie Foley. It's a beautiful dummy. This is Leonie. She takes the shot. It's gone over the bar. She's gone over the bar. The number 11. She's on fire. Certainly. She's certainly. And she urging her teammates on as well, as they stretch out the lead. Certainly they have been the more dominant team in this first half. And I see Nessa Bird is down again, and she looks to me that she could be in trouble. Scoreboard tells us there's 1 goal and 8 to 4 points in there's 7 minutes, with a few seconds or thereabouts left in this first half. Can Cavan conjure up a goal before half time? That will set the game really up for the second half. We'll have to wait and see, but Nessa Bird looks to be in a bit of trouble, and we'll just see now. They're in there, looking after her there. There's a physio there, Gillian O'Reilly, Simon Fain, Aidan McCabe are involved with the team. Westmeath, of course, Stephen Maxwell, Noel Holland, Peter McKenna, and Ciara Duffy, and David Gavigan is the physio with the girls from Westmeath. As we said, LIDL sponsored, of course. LIDL, who are sponsoring all the ladies Gaelic football. Great to see. She's back again. Is Nessa Bird. Half-time, she'll last a half-time probably. Elaine Walsh will kick out. She goes high out to the far side of the field. Sinead O'Sullivan collecting for the girls from Cavan. They need to make something happen. They're playing it around. Nessa now plays it up to the left half back here, coming forward there, Sheila Riley. And this is better from Cavan now. They come storming up the field. Ciara Blundell going back to Marcus. Sinead O'Sullivan now plays it into the centre to the right half forward. That's Katrina Smith. Still in possession of the play doctor. He's allowed a free, yes indeed. She was caught there, illegally so. And the right half forward, Katrina Smith. For the girl from Cavan. Plays the low intelligent ball inside here. Picked up by the corner forward, Ashley Doonan now. Being pressed there by Rebecca Dunn. Sticking with her also out there, helping out is Aileen Martin. Still in possession. Crossfield ball, and then she gives it away. And it is wrapped up by Cavan McDermott. Fiona Claffey coming forward for Westmeath now. Give it to the runner there, Lucy McCartan. The elusive Lucy. Still in possession. She made about 30 meters. Yes, they've drawn out the fence. This is good football from Westmeath. They're working inside. They lay it off Back to Maud Annie Foley. Maud gives it a stride for the runner, the Kira Blundell. Still the girl, she plays the left-footed ball. Drop it. Racing across for the Cavan. McDermott, the Rochford Bridge lady. Giving it into the middle now to Leone. Leone plays it out to the corner. And yes, indeed, she has found a teammate. And Cavan defence are closing down here. And this is Lucy McCarthy's shot. And Lucy has sent her wide, number 5 for Westmeath. But there was a lovely passage of play, but you have to credit great defending, disciplined defending by the Cavan defence on that occasion there, as Westmeath played it about, but to no avail. The end result is a kick out for Cavan. Elaine Walsh going short again, plays it to Mona Sheridan. Mona, who can pop up anywhere. She comes out beyond the 45 now, making it great. This is a great run by her. Donna English in position. Donna now going up the stand side of the field as they play it into the runner going in there. That's great defending. That is fast and brilliant defending from Fiona Kyle there. She did not wait. She just got in in what should have been a Cavan ball, but Fiona Kyle from the Rochford Bridge area as well, at St Mary's Rochford Bridge.
On the Cavan team, number 20, Rachel Jordan, replaces number 12, Nasa Bird.
That change was there is made. Nasa Bird has gone off the Cavan team, and she's been replaced by Rachel Jordan from Levy, the Levy club in Cavan. The free out to be taken by Laura Brennan for the girls from Westmeath in the maroon colour jersey. Maud Annie Foley, crossfield ball. The runners, Ailey Martin has come way out from her position, from corner back. Toe the hand with the ball, holds it up, waits for the run. This is lovely. Fiona Claffey bringing it forward here. Fiona very prominent in the game today. Brushes aside 2 or 3 challenges. Gives it back to Leone Archibald. Leone, as I said, is on fire in this first half. Played inside to Lucy McCartan. Lucy still taking on the Cavan defence. She's going through and she'll take a high shot. It's gone high and it's gone over the bar. A great score from the number 13 there. That's Lucy McCartan. Lucy is from St. Loman's Club and she's done very well. Certainly very elusive pass forward, but the kick out now. Cavan tried to work it up the field. Mona Sheridan has gone out over the line. I believe the line ball. No, Laurie Lee Welsh gets on with the pass here. Cavan going there in danger here. The corner forward. Number 15 has gone over the bar and Cavan are making some mistakes here. That was by Kira Blundell. Kira from St. Lomans. But Westmeath now are certainly well on top in this first half of the clock. Kicks down towards half time here. Elaine Walsh, she has seen plenty of the ball. She worked with Laura Lee Walsh. Her kickouts are not goals where they're intended at all today. They're being picked up by Westmeath big time. Westmeath are showing a dominance. Cavan are hunting in practice and Laura Brennan is going in. Laura is in for the goal here, surely. A great save. A great save. A goal. A goal at the second attempt by Laura Brennan. Goal number 2. The number 7 there. And we come up to half time. Split open the Cavan defence. Elaine Walsh made a great save. She couldn't hold it. Went back to Laura Brennan. She buried it for the goal. The second goal of the game for Westmeath, who are now totally in the driving seat. And Cavan have a mountain. And the ball has gone out of the line. Nothing is going right for Cavan. And we approach the half time. Fiona Claffey hands out there looking for the ball there. It certainly has been a tough first half. Cavan, who dominated in the first day and should have won by many people tell me, and could have won but didn't. That's the net result. But Westmeath are on top certainly in this first. And Leonie Archibald, she has been a thorn in the Cavan defence this afternoon with her runs and her score. And Laura, none more so than Laura Brennan. She has a goal number high score. She gets it back at the left half forward there. Was trying to get in on the ball was Kelly Bice. And this is Maud Annie Foley. And that's over the bar. Simply everything is going according to plan script for the girls. Maud Annie Foley having a fine game. Wearing number 9, but play here, there, everywhere this afternoon. But certainly it's a very polished display by Westmeath. Westmeath, who gave Dublin a great rattle 2 years ago in the Leinster final, that day, my memory serves me right. And coming out there, the number 5 for Cavan, Sinead Green, the captain. She'll be fouled there, and I think there'll be a word with the Westmeath lady there. That's Cavan McDermott. Now Brendan Rice is Rossford Bridges. He put her name. She could end up in the sin bin here, which means she'll be starting the second half on the bench. She'll certainly, because the time is nearly up. And he is going, yes indeed, she's gone to the sin bin right on just the half time there for the challenge. Around the neck challenge, it was nothing intentional, it was more awkwardness than anything else. There was no intent on the part of Cavan. But she will spend 10 minutes cooling herself one way or another with the half-time whistle approaching as well now. And here comes Cavan. They need a score. They need something to happen. That's the girl who came in early there, Rachel Jordan, that was in possession. She came in from Nesta Bird. Here comes Sinead O'Sullivan. Lovely ball inside. This is better for Cavan. Can they open up Westmeath? The car? Aisling Doonan. She's been well policed by Ailey Martin, is sticking with her. And this is the full forward, Clara O'Reilly. She says the ball in Westmeath are there again. Covering off, but this time Donna English does the business. She says the high ball, and it's gone away to the left and it's gone wide. That was from Donna English there. It was certainly down a half minute, 2:11 to 4 points in favour of Westmeath. And they certainly will feel a lot happy to kick out quickly taken by Cavan. She finds the corner back there of Rachel Dillon. Rachel is from Milltown Club. And coming forward here, she's still, lovely movement here. This is Fiona Kyle. And beautiful, intelligent ball up inside to the corner. Working across there, they lose Lucy McCartan. They keep talking about Leonie. Leonie's in the high ball. There goes the hooter for half time here. And they go off the field for a well-deserved cuppa. And the scoreline is Westmeath 2 goals and 11 points. Cavan 4 points. We'll be back with our second half action very shortly. Welcome back here for the second half of this LIDL-sponsored National Football League Division 2 final replay featuring Westmeath and Cavan. Half-time, Westmeath lead on a score of 2 goals and 11 to 4 points. Now the wind will be in the favour of the girls from Cavan, and at the moment Westmeath of course is down to 14 as Cavan McDermott is spending time, and we know that Fiona Caffey's gone to midfield for the girls with Laurie Lee Welch. Cavan is, as you will, Sinead O'Sullivan and Donna English. They throw in the breaking ball, and the second half is underway. Sinead to Donna in the halfway line. They run up with the half-back. They need scores now, do Cavan. They know that this is the corner forward, Sally Dummy. Aisling Doonan, she'll take a shot from here. It's gone high, it's gone in, and it's gone wide, says the umpire down there. Wide number 4, that was from the boot of Aisling Doonan. It looked like as if it was going to go over the bar, tailed away in the end. Cavan Walsh now will kick out. Oh, a very bad kick out for Cavan. Finds the corner forward for Cavan. Inside, Ashley Sheridan, she misses the pass there. And the opportunity got a biggie certainly. And Westmeath gathers Aileen Martin to Laura Brennan. Back to Aileen now. Aileen, they're making themselves away. Available, Laurie Lee, the captain, coming up the stand side of the field. 4 with Cavan players around her. She's still got it away. Lucy McCartan is in there to help out. They're just lovely teamwork. Maud, Annie Foley make it to Laura Brennan. Still, this is right on the halfway line. She's still going forward to Laura Brennan. She's having a powerful game today again. And just as I put the commentator's curse on her there, she gave the ball away. Now it's the turn of Mona Sheridan, who made some great runs in the first half. They need them all room. Sheila Riley to the midfielder, Donna English now. Cavan, there's a bit of pep in their step. And she's taken foul down there. Certainly, Leonie Archibald was doing the fouling. She'll be noted. It'll be about the size of it. But it's a free in. A free in for the girls from Cavan. They need scores. And the bottle being applied there to Donna English, very good footballer from the Ava Club. And Clara O'Reilly has come out there. She's from the Logan Club. I think we'll await the free. Brendan Rice is holding up things. I'm not quite sure what's happening down there at the moment, but he's gone in to see to have a word with the umpire, is it? And I have a word with one of the girls from Westmeath, the other corner back, and not sure what happened there. Rachel Dillon from the Milltown Club. The free to be taken by Clara O'Reilly. She sends it high, 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 and dropping it over the bar. The number 14 has opened the account for Cavan in the second half. 2 goals 11 to 5 points. Kick out to be taken by Cavan Walsh. Cavan drives it down the middle, looking for the run there and getting down to the right half back, Fiona Kyle. Being surrounded by Cavan players. They're swarming into the game. Sinead O'Sullivan back to Mona Sheridan. Mona Sheridan up into the corner to the right half on Katrina. Katrina split from Killygarry Club as well. They're trying to get inside Fiona Claffey. She does. Good, this is good work by Katrina. Still gives it back outside to Donna English. Donna trying to get room to have a shot, but Westmeath and Doshat not pass. And Doshat, Lucy McCartan away back there. Picked up the wayward ball from Katrina Smith. Look where she is now, away, holding up the play now, looking for one of her teammates to make the run. Remember, they're still down to 14 at the moment. And this is Laurie Lee Walsh playing captain's part, comes beyond midfield. Laura Brennan, superb all day. And she walks it forward again there, runs into a wall of defenders. Looks like that she was fouled, no sends her free. Look who's winning, Leonie Archibald, and she has won a free there. And big golly, they earned that one, certainly did the girls from Westmeath. But Leonie, she's really fired up. She's having a beano of a game out there today. But in fairness, it's a great team display by Westmeath. And credit Cavan, they're under the cosh a bit today, but they're still. And this is Kelly Boyce Jordan playing it back outside to Lucy McCartan. She sends it over the bar. She sends it over the bar. Point number 12. From the girl wearing number 13, that's Lucy McCartan, a fine footballer, playing down the road. Kick out quickly taken by Elaine Walsh, gave it to the full back there of Elise Corn. In the game there, the number 19 is in Jimmy McLaughlin from the Shannon Gales, plays it out to the centre back. Laura Fitzpatrick. Laura has been back there under the caution bit in defence, has got no chance to run. This is better, they're still in possession now. The girls from Cavan, Ashton Junior. Since the high ball has gone in, it's gone over the bar. It's gone over the bar. And they need every score. They certainly need every score. That was from Ashley Junior. They need a lot more of them to cut the gap, 2-12 to 6. What a goal for Cavan, wouldn't you? And the kick out taken. And Westmeath are under the cosh slightly a bit, but picked up by a throw ball. He's going to give a throw ball. A lot of Rebecca Dunn was the lady that was down there, winning. Laura Lee Welsh and Sinead O'Sullivan will contest the throw in. As we see.
Substitution on the Cavan team. Number 23, Rachel Talbot, replaced number 11, Amy Ray.
We have number 23 replacing number 11 here on the Cavan team as the switch up as well won by the captain for Westmeath there, winning the throw ball and winning the free. So the number 23 that's in the game is Rachel Talbot from Killygarry. She's replacing Amy Rooney from the King Courts Gale Stars. Here comes Westmeath. Lucy McCartan in position back in her own half back line. They hold it up, and that's the number 12 there, Kelly Boyce Jordan. The left half forward. More than he in position. Cavan are hunting and packs, and they win it back. And that's good. Teeth tough stuff from the girls from Cavan. They have not given up, believe you me. Great ball inside here now. And again the count. The Westmeath defences. And that's the Dillon girl, Rachel Dillon. Out to Leonie Archibald, way back in the field, still holding up. Now the left half forward of Kelly Boyce Jordan. She has certainly blossomed into the game for Westmeath. And taking it there was the number 5 as well, of Fiona Kyle. And this is Fiona Claffey. One Fiona to the other. Fiona Claffey going to throw the hand up the far side of the field. Still going to throw the hand. She made 40 metres. She runs into a brick wall here. And Cavan won the free, ran into Eilish Cornan, and it's a free out for the girl from Cavan. But there is certainly a step a pep in their step, I should say. And here's the full back to where she is now for Cavan. Nearly corner. They're throwing caution to the wind now. They need scores. And they have decided they're not out in this game. Good teamwork now coming evident here. Picked up by Don English. The Arva working away forward. She's gone inside here. They're making the run off the ball here. But great defending there by Rebecca Dunn there. That was tough. And she has won a free out. She has won a hard-earned free out. But it was great defending by Rebecca Dunn. After Donna English had made a great run. Laura Brennan. Cool, calm and collected under pressure. This young lady is having a fine game in the maroon jersey of Westmeath. Up to the experienced Foxrock Cabinteely club girl, Fiona Claffey, who plays with her county, Dublin, but plays her club football, as we said, with Foxrock Cabinteely. But she's a fine footballer with years of experience. Lucy McCaptain. She makes this is a different display from Westmeath today, from the Westmeath. In the drawing game, back here Laura Lee, covering back here the captain. As I said, position mean nothing. She strides forward. Lovely footballer, Laura Lee as well. She has made right on and she's fouled in, taken down at right, just beyond the halfway line there. Ton English ran right into her there and has won a free. She's gingerly rising herself to her feet. She's up. And just a word from Brendan Rice to Donna English. It was more out of frustration than anything else. And nothing, as we said, has been played in a fine sporting manner this game. But now Westmeath hold it up here. Maud Annie Foley, left or right leg. She's a very intelligent footballer as well. Runs in the keep ball, gives it back to Fiona Claffey. Fiona, give it back, working back to the corner, back there, I think that's Aileen Mark. There are interchanging possessions. Maud Annie now left-footed out to the far side, making the run out there is Ciara Blundell. Give it the ball inside here. This is Maud Annie, back to Maud Annie. Maud Annie is selling ducks and Drake. An impossible pass there, in fairness, and is picked up by the number 19, Shauna Lynch. For the girls, give it to Donna English now. It's Cavan's turn to come back into the attack. This is the left there for. It's working their way forward. There was Katrina Smith, I think. Give it up into the corner here now to Aisling Doonan. But Aisling back there is Fiona Claffey, and winning possession for the girls from Westmeath. And they'll gladly hold possession and take their time in building it up here is Fiona Kyle. It's a massive team display by Westmeath today, in fairness. Everyone is firing. They're all singing from the same hymn sheet. Certainly, as they work Maud Annie punts a lovely pass inside to Lucy McCaptain. She'll take her shot, surely. She'll work her way inside, gone through a mountain of players, take the shot, and the umpire reaches for the flag and has gone over a bar. Point number 13, and it's from that number 13. She's a real live wire. She can take on the fences there. She's from the St. Lomas Club. And as I said, each and every one of these ladies are playing a blinder today, as Eileen Walsh must be sick of the side of kicking out the ball this afternoon. Plays it out to Laura Fitzpatrick, her teammate, centre back for Cavan. What a goal would do to enliven this encounter here in St. Brendan's Park. But this is the right half back, Sinead Green, the captain, working forward, showing, leading by example, gives a pass inside. She's been fouled and it's a free in for Cavan. But certainly that was Sinead Green that made the run that time. And we'll see now as plays just being held up for a moment there. Aisling Jones, he's giving the foul from the first place it was, the original foul. He allowed the advantage when it didn't accrue. He brought it back for the free. That's Brendan Rice is the man in the middle, doing a fine job. As Aisling Doonan decides to the long, and that's a great score. That's a great point from a very nice footballer. The number 15 there for Cavan, Aisling Doonan. It narrows the gap. I still say they need a goal, and to set this game up perfectly as Laura Welch sends it out to the far side, and they win possession from the kick out. Won there by Cam McDermott, who has served her suspension. She went off just right on half time. She was sin-binned, as they call it, the yellow card. She spent 10 minutes cooling herself, but she's back in the thick of the action as Cavan. This is Westmeath now coming forward again, very confident on the ball. Laura Lee plays it outside to Leone. Leone's kick is blocked down on this occasion, and Cavan cleared their lines here, out of danger now. Picking it up is Mona Sheridan. Mona plays into the centre. This is better for Cavan. And there was number 19 that came on there as well, Shauna Lynch. But just as I said that, they give it away. They give it away. Fiona Kyle, she's a little terrier, a right half back. This is Westmeath's captain, Laurie Lee. Laurie Lee Welch. You could nearly make a song. There was a pull on the jersey, have no doubt about it. Eilís Gordon, from where we are here, you could see the tug on the jersey, and that was out of frustration. And he's thick here. He said, "Thou shalt not sin again, Eilís." As Maud Annie Foley, she's making a form, she gives it to Leone. Leone gives it back, she'll have a shot there for a score from here. No, she decides to hold it up, she knows the run. This is lovely team football, and just as I said that, they give it away. Donna English is playing her heart out for the girls from Cavan. Working, coming forward, here's the corner forward now to number 13 there. Aisling Sheridan. Aisling still in possession. Goes cross field. Gets away from 2-3 play. Now a great ball inside. Can the full forward Clara Riley get it? And it's policed out all over the line, and it goes harmlessly wide. The 5th wide for Cavan so far this afternoon. And the kick out to be taken by the Westmeath keeper. Laura Cavan Walsh, yes, the Milltown lady. Cavan out to the far side, looking for the run of the corner back out there. Cavan now beginning to come into the game a bit more. They need plenty of possession. They need scores now. Great ball and cut back there. Laura Brennan is back there, just cutting off the supply line. Look whether Ailey Martin is up here now in possession as well. The corner back, give it to Maud Annie. In the run from Cavan McDermott, the understanding between the players is very evident here this afternoon in St. Brendan's Park in Birr. And at this point in time, you would have to say, unless they can spring a goal, that this final looks to be on their way to Westmeath, but an opportunity maybe for inciting, going down for the ball. Tooth and nail, and Fiona Kyle is down there, and he's going to give a throw ball. I think, in actual fact, in the thick of it, there was Rebecca Dunn, the centre back. But this has been a great team performance by Westmeath, and they're that bit more cooler in possession. We have a change here. Joanna Marr is in the game for Kelly Boyce. The number 20, Joanna, of course, who starts most games for the girls, maybe have been out through injury or loss of form or anything, but she's in now, and she will be an added presence for the girls from Westmeath, believe you me. Kelly Boyce had a fine game as well, and now it's Westmeath's turn to clear the line, and straight away Joanna Marr is in the thick of the action. Joanna now stands side of the field here, holding possession near the sideline, she's taken down there by a couple of players. We'll just see now. In fairness, Brendan Rice is doing a great job in the middle. He's just noting, and he's whistling when he has to them, and he's doing a brilliant job, in fairness. It's great to see. He's a good referee, this man from County Down. And the ball is played up along the wing here by Fiona Claffey, and sticking with her is the right half back in Captain Sinead Green as the free out for Cavan. In this occasion, but they're having their own private duel there. The number 5 and the number 10 in the thick of it again. And here's the only Archie ball. Westmeath left it off. Oh, there's a few tackles going in there now. There's certainly the ball gone out to the far side of the east hand side. Laura Lee now. She had 1 minute to try Eilís corner. She gone away from her. She loses possession. There's a pull on the jersey, and it's a free in. It's a free in. Now, we'll just see what Brendan Rice is going to do. He's having a word with someone there. He's looking to call some number. I'm not quite sure. He just ticked. He's put the book in the pocket, and it's a free in for Westmeath. So we'll just await. There's a hole up. There's one of the players down here injured. One of the Cavan ladies that's down there, and that's why play again is being held up. But overall, one would say the impressive...
On the Cavan team, number 22, Granny Smith, replaces number 14, Clara O'Reilly.
And Clara O'Reilly's gone off and is being replaced here now by Granny Smith, the Killygarry girl. A switch there, so Cavan are making the switches now. But certainly they have a mountain to climb. And believe you me, it's a pretty big one at this stage in the game. It's 2013 to 7. There's 12 points of a difference. Can they somehow get in touch and close it down? They're waiting for the captain to get up there, Sinead Green. She took a fairly long. She's from the Temple Port Club in Cavan. So she plays with the same club as Aisling Doonan and Rachel Doonan. Just looking through there, is there any more of them from the Temple Port? She's back to her feet, and she's a great round of applause there for the captain. Still a bit shaken, and they're just taking precautions there with her, which is only right and proper. But Westmeath, when play resumes, and as it does now, she goes short, does Leonie with the free. They'll hold it up. Maud Annie Foley, she'll hold and she'll distribute. She's a very, very intelligent. This is the lady that Kira Blundell, the two corner forward, Lucy, and look at Leonie getting around 2 or 3 of them, sending that high, dangerous ball dropping down. Oh, it's broken, it's gone in! It's gone into the back of the net. It's gone in, and I think the corner forward, they got to touch on it there. Oh dear, has gone. Lucy McCartan, I think, would have been the lady who got the final touch to that there, the number 13 goal there, and certainly one would think the game is either Kieran Blundell or, as now Cavan comes down up. This is Sinead Green, who was on the ground a while ago, but Westmeath now, dear, they really has killed off this goal, has really killed off the game. Can they get a goal of their own? But Westmeath covered back brilliantly defensively, and Maud Annie Foley gets in, she doesn't win possession. It's the substitute that came in there, that's the Rachel Jordan there. A high ball from Ashton goes in inside now. There's an opportunity for the goal here. The keeper will come off the line. The corner forward gives it back to Sinead O'Sullivan there. Around. Defending is unbelievable. She takes a shot. Great save. Oh, great save by the keeper. A wonderful save by Karen Walsh in the goal for Westmeath. As it looked like the shot was bound, goal bound. It's gone for a 45. And maybe with that his Cavan's chance is gone. But that third goal, certainly, the ball that broke inside down onto Elaine Walsh, and the 2 in-rushing forwards of Westmeath got a touch to it into the back of the net. For me, it has killed the game as a contest. Cavan won't throw in the towel. I said they had a mountain to climb earlier. You can put Carden Toole on top of it now. As well, lovely ball onside to Donny English now. They're looking, but the Westmeath backline is staying tough. This is the number 15 dropping in and dropping over the bar, Aisling Doonan. A great round of applause. She's a lovely footballer as the corner forward for Cavan. But today, Westmeath are in a different gear today. Certainly, as Cavan Walsh, after that brilliant save, sends the ball out to the far side. Cavan regain possession inside now to the right half forward. Just Katrina Smith giving the ball inside, and again going down the centre back is Rebecca Dunn there, and this is the right half forward Katrina Smith, and she sends it over the bar. Suddenly there's a bit of a lift, and the crowd, they won't throw in the towel here either. Katrina Smith, the Killygarry lady, has the race across. Point number 9 that was. But it's 3:13, remember, on the scoreboard. It's a long, long way back. As the kick out is finds Fiona Claffey. She's been powerhouse as well today. She holds the ball, she makes these great runs, and then she lays off great ball. Maud Annie Foley, far side of the field. This is Cavan, Larry Lee Walsh, getting away from the fullback Elish corner. It has been some battle between the two. They're inside. Leonie, who has done some fierce damage today. Maud lays it back here to the sub. Joanna, fierce experience, gives it in there to the runner. Back to Leonie. Leonie sending the ball inside. again is Kira Blundell. Well, I think she would have needed sprouted wings to got to that one, as displayed out here by Laura Fitzpatrick for the Guildford camp. But again, it's gone astray, as won by Lucy McCartan. This is Leonie Archibald now. Leonie takes the shot, gone high, gone in, and the umpire reaching for the flag. He was very slow in reaching for it, but he did. Leonie, the number 11, she's having a beano. A fine overall performance, great team performance by Westmeath today. The Mentors must be very happy. Very solid in defence and very great cutting, and of course distribution of the ball in by Maud Annie Foley, being ably assisted by Cavan McDermott, has been a joy to watch here. They're defending and superb as well. And once since that Cavan now, the heads are beginning to drop slightly. Maud Annie looks around, she waits for the run. Aileen or Rebecca Dunn is in there in the thick of it. Give me it back here. They're selling dummies and holds it up. And Cavan McDermott is in there as well. It's still all Westmeath. They just move it nice. And since Laura Brennan, she had a great first half. She still having a great game. There was a run there from the substitute, Joanna Marr. She didn't see the run. Dropping ball inside, picked up by Kira Blundell. And the umpire reaches and it's gone wide. In fact, I think Kira could have been the girl that put the ball is wide, number 6 for Westmeath. Quickly taken by Elaine Walsh there, out to Mona Sheridan now. Mona coming to the hand here on this side, stand side of the field. Has made about 30 metres. Make that 40, still in possession. Back, well won by the corner forward for them. Aisling Sheridan. Aisling still in possession. Westmeath covering back there. 2-3 defender, Ailey Martin, but there could be a goal coming. The substitute, oh dear, she lost possession. And Westmeath regain is here. Coolness personified this afternoon as they work with Fiona Claffey. The old heads or experiences beginning to tell to a youthful Cavan team, no doubt. Going down on the ball to smother there, and I think he'll throw a ball there. But certainly it has been a very polished performance, one will say, by Westmeath. Maud Annie, the free in action, actually given the free to Cavan. The number 20 to take it is Rachel Jordan. So, dropping the ball in, we'll wonder. There is Chloe Kelly's in for Laura Lee Welsh, the captain. Sorry, no, this is a switch on the captain team, 22 that's in. No, it's Laura Lee Welsh that's gone after. Elizabeth Farley McGee is in for Katrina, 25 for 10. Switch has been made on both sides of this stage of the game. Laura Lee Welsh is coming off. She'll be receiving the National League Division 2 trophy as the high ball is dropped in by Aisling. That's a great score. A brilliant score for the corner forward. A morale booster if ever there was one. The number corner forward, and Aisling Doonan is the lady in question. Yes, indeed, that's a polished free. A great score as Cavan Walsh will kick out for Westmeath. Goes short to this side of the field. The run from the corner back there, that's Rachel Dillon. And Rachel is fouled and it's a free out. And they take their time about it. Maud Annie playing back here, there, everywhere. Gives it into them. This is the lady that won a foul. She wins the free. No, he said she overcarried. Well, he's nearer the play than I am. Now Aisling Doonan will go for the post again from here with the aid of the breeze. She's lining it up, this lady. She scored a corker a moment ago. Can she equal just 40 metres or thereabouts out? She sends it high into the teeth of the breeze. That's called away and that has gone wide from her. Well, she's trying as the kick out will come from Cavan Walsh to the girls from Westmeath. They're playing it down now at this stage of the game, 3-14 to 10. They hold a 13-point advantage here in this final. Substitutes coming and going, to-ing and froing here at the moment. 3-14 to 10. Just over 7 minutes left in this National League final. LIDL sponsored Division 2 final replay. And certainly is going to be going to the Midlands to Westmeath. This is Joanna Moore, who came on earlier, going up the far side of the field in possession. Still, and she's been fouled and she's won a free. Joanna bringing strength and pace and know-how. Experienced player. Decides to go long, dropping a high ball into the sub. They go for Westmeath, have it there. Well won by the substitute, the number 20. This is Leonie. Archibald now in possession. She's still in possession. She takes the shot. It's gone over the bar. She can't miss this lady. She's had a whale of a game. A whale of a game, Leonie. She got the pass there that time from Chloe Kelly, who only came in there. The number 22, the kick out has been taken. Cavan under a bit of pressure. And he's awarding a free in. But certainly there's been some great experience beginning to show very much. Leonie Archibald has had one of her finer days for the girls from Westmeath. Now, they decide to go back. Possession, the name of the game now. Joanna Marr to Leonie. Leonie will make the run. Joanna goes with her. A good covering back by the Cavan substitute. Played out to, that's the run there of the Sinead Green, the captain, the girl. This is Mona Sheridan coming forward. Karen McDermott staying with her. She's a lovely footballer, is this young Sheridan lady. Playing the ball inside here. But look at this for Fiona Claffey. Having a blinder of a game as well. It's been, as I said, throughout the course of this game, a great all-round team performance. And I wouldn't dare think to who they will give the player of the match award. You could give it to any one of them. Certainly on the Westmeath side, and having some good displays and on the Cavan side as well. But this is Lucy McCartan coming up along the way. This is look at her, she's selling dummies all over the place. Leona is there to take the pass. Sends a low ball inside, looking for the run of the corner forward Kira Blundell. Another elusive player. Gone inside the left half back there. Lost the ball. Good defending by Cavan in field. Donna English laying it off now. This is Mona Sheridan again. Mona's ball. Fiona Claffey dispossessed her there. Giving the side to Lucy McCartan. This is the substitute, the number 22 who came in earlier there. That's Chloe Kelly. Back now to Joanna Marr. A high ball inside. Oh, that was there for the moment. The lane was. She got her kick away. And Cavan survived this one. As they come away, the number 23 was Rachel Talbot, who came in to give it to the captain, Sinead Green, for Cavan. Going to the hand up the far side of the field. Still going to it. Lays the pass into the centre. The race is on. Give me the ball inside. Donna English now. An opportunity. She's in there high. But so wastefully wide. And wide number 7. They needed cooler heads and they need the ball in and around the goal. They need goals. Pints won't do at this stage of the game. Karen Welsh kicks out. Finds Rebecca Dunn. Rebecca plays it out. Always available today. Aileen Martin has played in defence all day. Fiona Kyle, very much. Look where Leonie Archibald is now. Gives it to Maud Annie. Maud Annie lays it out. Lovely teamwork and evidence here. Running off the ball, receiving the pass. The fitness levels, unbelievable, of both teams. Here comes Chloe again. Chloe Kelly has been very prominent since she came in. Maud Annie holds it up, looks around, and makes space, makes it look easy, actually. I suppose when you're so much on top of you are in this game, you can afford to do it and make it Aileen Martin again. Aileen playing it back to Leonie. Leonie playing it away back in the stage. And certainly Cavan can't get a hand on the ball at the moment. Fiona Kyle across to Fiona. All Fiona's to Maud Annie. Foley plays it up to Aileen Martin. Aileen looks up, holds the ball. No hurry about it. They don't need to score. They can afford to do this. Lucy McCartan decides to sell a dummy. Got inside 2 players here. Opening it up again. Lucy, has she taken too much out of the ball? She's still in possession. Loses possession. And finally Cavan gets it back somehow. And the centre back there for them. Laura Fitzpatrick. And here they come. The substitute, one of the subs that came in is Elizabeth Family McGee. Up the far wing to Mona Sheridan now. Mona going to the hand. Being chased by Joanna Moore. Gets through 2 or 3 tackles. This is better, but having to look at the defending back there. And it's a free illegally. But that was some defending there by Fiona Kyle. who came back out of nowhere there. It's a free. Ashley.
On the Westmeath team, number 23, Leanne Cavan, replacing
We have-
number 13, Lucy McCarthy.
So Lucy McCarthy is off, and I think it's Tracy Dillon that's coming into the game. They're giving their subs, they're emptying the bench now, the Westmeath Mintos, and why not? Give everybody a run out. The game is safely in the bag. It's been a wonderful performance. They upped it tremendously from the first day. They learned, and if anything, it's Cavan who found them just too strong today at Westmeath. A high ball gone in from a beautiful score from the corner forward. As I said earlier, she is a lovely footballer. She's got a lovely left foot, Aisling Doonan, but she's been well marshalled in play today by the Westmeath Aileen Martin, and those have played very well in defence. As Cavan Walsh prepares to kick out in the closing moments of this Division 2 National League Ladies final of 2017, Joanna Marr in the thick of it, to the cornerback. That's Rachel Dillon, is it? I think that's in the thick of it over there. Chloe Kelly is over there as well, the number 22. And it's a free to be taken by Leonie Archibald, who has been here, there and everywhere. Scores, had a really tremendous first half. And I'm sure that so Aileen Martin goes off and number 18 comes on. So they're just giving a run out to all their players. That was the number 18 there, of course, is Katie Dutt from St. Lomans. Replacing St. Lomans, Aileen Martin. So one St. Lomans to the other. The ball inside didn't go where it was intended. Don English doesn't get more than Annie Foley. Gets the ball, holds it up there, looks around, makes the space till he off the ball. Didn't do the Sinead O'Sullivan was back in there, had been playing her heart out there in the centre field role. This is the corner fall for Cavan. Can Cavan get a goal? This is a much better here inside to the substitute. Working her way forward, she takes the shot and whack there. Great covering for Rebecca Dunn. That's great defending by the girls. Plays it out to the full-back here. Taking her time, Amy Giles. Amy has been solid inside. Has done her business and done it very well at full-back. With a wonderful performance by Westmeath overall. And the Fiona Kyle and the thick of it, they hold it up. Look where the full-back has come. Decide to take a trip up. Amy Giles. Amy Leone. Leone looks up. Low ball. They make the space. Cavan McDermott bearing down on the Cavan goal. She's on the 30-metre line. She sends the high ball. It's gone in, it's gone to the right, and it's gone wide. Wide number 7. An opportunity there for Cavan. 3. There goes the hooter. It's all over here in St. Brendan's Park in Birr. We congratulate Westmeath. We commiserate with the ladies of Cavan. On the scoreline of Westmeath 3 goals and 15 points. Cavan 11 points. It's time for us to head for the presentation.
5 years ago, Westmeath won the Division 3 title, and they're back here again today now, having won Division 2, which shows great work and great progress over that period of time. So well done to everybody involved in Westmeath, and to all of the supporters here today who have come to cheer you on. It's great to see so many of you here. Also, I'd like to thank St. Brendan's Park here in Birr and Birr GA for hosting our finals today, and to all our officials and our volunteers here working on behalf of the association. We very much appreciate all your efforts. Thank you to TG Cahir also, who streamed our games live today across the world. First time ever for ladies Gaelic football, and that's a wonderful new progression there as well. So Mula Buikas, TG Cahir. I'm delighted to be joined here by Cathal Cleary from LIDL, who is going to present the Player of the Match award. And today our Player of the Match was a player who achieved an exceptional scoring tally and played an outstanding game for Westmeath, and that is Leona Archibald. Well done. And now it gives me great pleasure to present the Division 2 Cup to Captain of Westmeath, Laura Walsh.
I can hardly believe it. I drive through the Osirm an current show Claw, the Kunde Irvi. I can scarcely believe that we've done this third time's the charm. First things first, I think I'd like to thank Cavan for an unbelievable game. It always seems to come down to the wire between the two teams. While the scoreline probably doesn't reflect it today, there's never anything between these two teams, and there's nothing but respect, I think, from both sets of players. So, girls, hard luck today. No doubt she'll be back next year. We know what it's like to be on that side of it. We were there twice, and we're just delighted to get over the line today. So 3 cheers for Cavan. Hip hip. Hooray! Hip hip. Hooray! Hip hip. Secondly, I'd like to thank everyone here in Birr today for putting on such a great display for us, and for the continued support from TG Carr and from LIDL of the league. There's been huge progress, I think, in the promotion of ladies football over the last couple of years between TG Carr and LIDL, and it's really helping to promote the game far and wide, so thanks very much to them. To ourselves, there's so many people to thank. I suppose first and foremost, Mojo's our continued sponsors at home in Mullingar. We'll see you later tonight. Joe and Wolfhound Fitness for the brilliant S&C work he's been doing with us the last year. To the county board for being so supportive from whatever we ask. They seem to come up trumps. So Geraldine and all the gang in the county board, thanks very much. To our management team, Noel the Strawberry, Peter and Stephen the Dove, thanks so much for everything you're after doing this year, and hopefully, and Ciara as well, sorry, and hopefully this is only a sign of things to come from us in the future. And last but not least, these girls behind me have had a rocky road the last couple of years. They've shown huge character to come back from time and time again from defeat. Today was our day, and we really, really enjoy this tonight, girls. I can't speak highly enough for these girls. They've grinded out training sessions, and the character we showed last week to come back, which I don't think we got enough probably credit for, of what we showed last week to come back and draw that game. But I think we answered all our critics here today, and we're looking forward to moving on to the Leinster Championship now. But tonight we'll celebrate this. Thanks very much.
Yeah, I'm with the captain of the Westmeath team. What a fantastic victory.
Yeah, thanks very much. We're absolutely thrilled. We're a long time trying to get up to Division 1, so we'll enjoy ourselves now tonight. And
this is your 3 times in the last 4 years?
It's our third final, and a second replay against Cavan in a final. We're sick of them in replays, so we are.
Coming here now today, did you think you had a chance after just drawing it last Sunday?
Yeah, absolutely. I think last Sunday we knew we let a lot after us. We were so thankful to get the draw in the end, but we really grinded that out without playing particularly well. So we knew we probably had more in us today, and it was just a matter of showing what we were capable of, and I think we really did that today.
From the start, they hit them from the very go today?
Yeah, we squeezed them up, and we kind of knew that we had to make use of the wind in the first half, and that every attack was vitally important that we come away with a score. So, yeah, delighted.
We're up to Division 1 next year?
Yeah, we're up in Division 1 now with the big girls. So, look, it's where we want to be. It's where we want to test ourselves, and, we're really, really looking forward to the challenge.
Congratulations and well done.
Thanks very much.
We've been out Stephen, the manager, and of course the player of the match. Well, Stephen, what did you think of that?
Super performance, outstanding. We got all our matchups right today, and we're playing Division 1 football next year.
The last day he found it tough, but he still made a draw of it.
Oh yeah, like the last day we didn't perform in the first half. We were very dogged, relentless in the second half, got us back into the game, and today we finished it.
Division 1 now, how do you think you're going to do?
Well, Donegal got to a final this year, so who knows what happens.
And of course we have the player of the match. You played a great game.
Leona was, she was fabulous today. 1 to 15, the girls that come on were outstanding. So,
Leona, fantastic, congratulations.
Thanks very much.
How did you find it out there?
Yeah, tough. We knew coming down it wasn't going to be an easy game. Cavan have always been a very, very good team. They really put it up to us, so just delighted to win.
Did you do anything during the week different to what you did going into the first game?
We started off very slow in the first game. We knew coming down we're going to have to chase the game again if we started off that slow. So we just really had to kind of get the first score on the board, and thankfully we did.
Are you looking forward to getting to Division 1 next year?
Yeah, it's where we want to be. It's where we've worked hard for the last few years to play Division 1, the highest football. So yeah, we look forward to it.
And you've done well in the Leinster Championship. You've been in the final the last few years?
Final last few years, yeah. Hopefully one step further now this year.
Try and beat Dublin?
Yes, why not?
Listen, well done, congratulations.
Thanks very much.
Being out with Amy, full back. How did you find today?
Yeah, it was good to get the win anyway. Cavan were tough. We were always waiting for them to kind of make a comeback. So
big difference to last week?
Yeah, massive. But we didn't show up last week at all. We know.
Did you do anything different during the week?
Not really. We just kind of looked back on our performance and saw where we could work on.
Will you be celebrating tonight?
Oh yeah. Mojos will be hit.
Well done, Amy. Congratulations.
Thanks.